Right now, an average student is sitting at their desk, highlighters open, beautiful color-coded notes everywhere. It feels incredibly productive. But 3 weeks from now, during the exam, they'll stare at a question they know they studied and remember absolutely nothing. If that student is you, listen carefully. Your notes didn't fail you. The way you took them did. See, your brain constantly confuses familiarity with learning. If a page looks familiar because you've stared at it for hours, your brain assumes you know it. But recognition is not the same thing as recall. Exams test recall, not familiarity. Once I understood that, my grades completely flipped. Here is the 3-step system I use to turn basic notes into permanent memory anchors. Step 1. The rebuild test. This step changed everything. After finishing a topic, close your notebook. Seriously, close it completely. Take a blank page and try writing everything you can remember. No peeking, no hints. The first time I tried this, it felt horrible. I sat there thinking, wait, did I even study this? I could remember random words but not the actual explanation. That feeling scared me because I realized I wasn't learning nearly as much as I thought. But that struggle you feel, that's where memory actually starts getting stronger. Your brain locks information into your long-term memory when it struggles to retrieve it, not when it rereads it. Think about the gym. Watching somebody else lift weights doesn't build your muscles. Your brain works the same way. And this is why some students study for 8 hours and still forget everything, while someone else studies for 2 focused hours and remembers most of it. One person is rereading, the other person is rebuilding. Huge difference. But rebuilding your memory is a waste of time if you're memorizing the wrong things. To fix that, you need step 2, the translation filter. Most students take notes like human printers. Teacher says something, textbook says something, and they mindlessly copy it word for word. That's not learning. That's typing with a pen. Your job is to translate information. After reading a section, pause and ask, what is this actually trying to say? Then write that. Not the full sentence, just the raw meaning your brain understood. For example, instead of copying mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, I'd write energy, ATP, cell fuel. Tiny difference, massive impact. Your brain remembers what you create, not what you copy. Messy notes that make you think are way more useful than beautiful notes your brain never processed. But translating your notes is completely useless if you just read them once and forget them a week later. To make them stick forever, you need Step 3, the Alive Note Protocol. This is where most students fail without realizing it. I used to have perfect notes, perfect handwriting, perfect color themes, perfect organization. Honestly, they looked way better than my actual understanding. And during exams, they still felt useless. So I changed one thing. I stopped treating notes like a finished product and started treating them like something that evolves. Every time I revisit a topic, I attack it. If I forget something, I mark it. If a section feels weak, I simplify it again. If I find a new detail from a question paper, I don't rewrite the page. I cram it into a corner or a small box. I cross out lines that aren't important for exams. Your notebook stops looking clean, but it starts becoming accurate. Clean notes don't survive exams. Living notes do. Stop asking, do my notes look good? And start asking, can I remember this a week later? Every revision should make your notes smaller, clearer, and easier to remember. And here's the thing nobody tells students. If studying feels comfortable the entire time, you probably aren't learning much. Rebuilding from memory feels uncomfortable. Simplifying notes feels uncomfortable. Forcing yourself to think instead of copy feels uncomfortable. But that discomfort, that's usually the sign your brain is actually working. Most people will watch this video, feel motivated for 5 minutes, then go back to taking the exact same notes, and nothing changes. But if you try even one of these steps during your next study session, you'll notice something strange. Studying starts feeling harder, but remembering becomes easier. If this changed the way you think about studying, subscribe. I'll break down more systems like this. And comment noted so I know you didn't just scroll past this.